I don't know if you've ever thought about the impact of your catch in the Super Bowl, and not obviously we understand the impact for the game and for what it meant, but outside of the Super Bowl and the impact that it had on societies across America, neighborhoods across America, and kids who maybe were watching you on TV and saying, "Hey, I want to do that one day."
Yeah.
And I have a personal example here. So I have a good friend. He's an Eagles fan, lives up in Philly, and he said growing up, like he and his brother would try to recreate your catch in their backyard, and they were huge Eagles fans,
Great.
like massive Philly fans. But they would go out into their backyard and be like, we want to be like David Tyree. We want to catch it on someone's helmet and come down with it. So like, do you ever think about like how many kids grew up watching you and being like, damn, it would be cool to be David one day?
Man, you know what? Not that much in depth, but when you hear these stories, and honestly, of course, the older you get, the more impactful it becomes, right? Every athlete is trying to maximize and build off of signature moments. And I mean, like the walls came crashing down very quick for me, an injury less than a month afterwards. So hearing this always like it's this stuff just blows my mind. And it fills me with so much gratitude, humility, but also like, yo, this is the moment of all moments, wouldn't trade it for anything. So crazy nostalgia, crazy gratitude. But no, I could have never imagined the impact. But also that's why I praise God, because he had a dream that was bigger than the dream that I ever could have dreamed. Right. And I think to me, the helmet catch is a moment that speaks to every human, because most of us will never see ourselves having the ability to do something that's so impactful. But the reality is, greatness is not just measured in reach; is measured in impact. So when I think about my entire journey, man, anyone can have an impact on someone's life. So you know what? I can't guarantee you that's going to be a viral helmet catch moment, but I can say that when you serve at the greatest capacity with all your might, you never know the impact that you can have on someone's life. So yeah, it's awesome.
I got one last question about the helmet catch. Why do you think Eli threw it to you that day?
I mean, he a wing and a prayer, baby. John Bon Jovi. We're halfway there. You know what? I think what's super cool about our story is we share the same birthday. I'm a year older than Eli, and I think we kind of have a similar. Like Eli's awkwardness. I'm like I got a little more charisma than E, but you starting to see Eli fully formed now with the Eli Manning show. I think we kind of have we've never been close, but we have some similarities as far as like I want to say some shyness, but some just trying to find your way in the environment. When you're in a special teams guy, you'll know where you sit on the totem pole. So it's awkward to be the best at something most people don't care about, right? And in the locker room, you find your space because you're good at what you do. But I think he had his own interesting journey as being Peyton's little brother and Archie's son. I mean, Archie Manning's son. So I have a lot of respect for his journey, and so for it to pan out that way, Eli Manning. He turns to Vanilla Vic. I'm the black guy who can't jump. It's a story. It's a tale that you couldn't make up in a Disney story.